attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, and thanks for joining our webinar. I'm Jennifer Young, Senior Marketing Executive at Soffront Software. Today I'm going to go over our recently upgraded mobile application. Sleek, fast, and simple to use, this completely redesigned app offers the same consistent user experience on any mobile device running a Webkit/HTML5 powered mobile web browser. This version was built with busy salespeople in mind. The easy-to-use interface now allows users to easily access real-time business information within their CRM so they don't miss a thing while they're on the go. Today I will show you how to navigate through Soffront's new mobile application. As you can see here on the screen is today's agenda. So I'm going to go through the mobile home screen, including the login, description of the home screen, creating an item, searches, and a 360-degree view of records. And I'll go through leads and activities, including adding/editing notes and opportunities, updating contact information, updating an activity, and assigning a lead. I'll also briefly go over support, including creating and accessing a ticket, assigning and escalating a ticket, and updating a ticket. And I'll also go over how to configure your mobile CRM. Okay. So staying in close contact with the customers means that many of your sales personnel are in the field for the majority of the day. Do they know the latest prices? Shouldn't they be able to update an opportunity immediately after a sales call? Can they add comments and notes while the call is fresh in their mind? Soffront's mobile app ensures that they have the most up-to-date information. So as you can see here, I have my mobile home screen, and this is how it would look on your mobile device. Since I can't show you my cell phone or mobile device, I had to open it in a little browser window here. And so you log in with your normal username and password, and just click on Login. And just give it a minute to load. And what you see here is your mobile home screen. So it has all the same information that you would normally see from your regular CRM. It's a little bit streamlined, of course, because you can't see as well usually on mobile devices. They're usually smaller. So up at the top here, this is your home, and this is the main menu. And you can access any of the items that you can normally access through the CRM here. You can see accounts, activities, contacts, etc. And you can actually configure what you see here, which I'll show you later. Over here you have your saved queries. If I click on those, these are all my saved searches. So you can see all these different things, all accounts, etc. These are all queries that I've set up to run so that I can easily find my searches. And up here you have the create a new item, and you'll see this on various screens within the mobile application. And you would click that to add a new item. For example, I have account selected here, so if I hit plus right now, I would be able to add a new account. And similarly, if I selected activities, I'd be able to add a new activity. So that's really easy right from the home screen. And then as you can see, I also have recent queries. So these are all the things that I accessed recently. They'll show up here on my home screen for easy access. And finally here you see the search box. And so this is where you can do a category search. So again, since I have activities selected, if I typed in something there, it would go to activities. If I want to search leads, could just type in somebody's name and click search, and it would bring them right up there. And so if I wanted to drill down and get more information, as you can see, it just gives me the basic information in the list view. It's giving me his name and his company, but I can just click on that, and it gives me the full 360-degree view of the record that includes all the information that I have in here. And so if I wanted to edit this information, I would just click on Edit. And then I have the opportunity here to update anything like phone number, email address, etc. And this is where I can also update who he's assigned to. So if I want to assign him to somebody else, I can just select them there and then click Save, and that will assign him. Let's see. And so now if I go back here, you can see that I have various notes, activities, and contacts. And again, I'll show you later how you can actually change which 3 things you see up here. But if I click on Notes, I can see all the different notes that I've created. And again, see just a little short view on the list. But if I click, I can see all the full details for here. You know, I have a note to myself to schedule a demo with him. And again, for activities. So I can see that I have all these activities here, and I can click on them to see further details of the activities. And again, this little plus sign allows you to add anything. So if I want to create a new activity, just click plus, and I have the opportunity to add, you know, any different type of activity. I can change the start time and end time, subjects, etc. And then it would be saved here with the rest of my activities. So customer support representatives will also benefit from Soffront's latest mobile application. From their mobile device, they will now be able to access ticket history, enter and update ticket status, assign and escalate tickets, create work orders to acquire parts and tools, and submit call records with time and part information to initiate invoicing. So field support organizations often face inefficient dispatch, low first call fix rates, and inadequate call reporting. How many times does your field support have to make yet another trip to close the case because they didn't have the right parts and tools? And how about lost revenue because of inadequate call reporting? Again, Soffront's mobile application can solve these problems. So for example, if I go back up here to my main menu, I can select tickets. And if I want to, I click on Saved Queries to see all the queries that I've saved for my tickets. So I'm going to take a look at all my open tickets. And so right here you can see all the different open tickets that I have. And you can see various information such as severity, status, etc. And that's all information you can customize as well. Also, if you want to look at the next page, because I believe you can only see about 10 records at a time, you just click on the next button, and that would take you to the next page. And so if you click on these, you can see the full details again, and you can see what's going on with this ticket and where it's at. So if I wanted to update you know, the severity or priority of that ticket, I can just click Edit. And as you can see here, I can change any of the information. Let's say it's more important now. I can change this to critical and change the priority to highest. And then I just click on Save. And that's been updated. And again, if I wanted to add any more, I would just click on the plus button, and it would be easy to add new tickets while I'm on the go. And similarly, project managers can access project information and stay on top of their projects, while marketing managers can access campaign data and outcomes. So everyone in the organization can utilize Soffront Mobile. And so what if you want to change what you see on the mobile screen here, such as you know, what's in this menu or what's displayed on your list views? What you see can be easily modified by an administrator. So now I'm going to show you how to configure Soffront Mobile from the main CRM as an administrator. So you go to your main CRM, and you have your administrator sign you in, or sign in as the administrator. And then you go to the upper right-hand corner of the screen where your name is, click on Setup, and then you click on Server Setup, and then Mobile Server. And here you can see that you can add and remove objects and fields that you want to see on your mobile CRM. So for example, you can select main objects, activities, accounts, etc. So going back to the mobile screen, these are my main objects here. So let's say I don't want to have defects in here anymore. Let's say I don't really use that and I want to remove that from the list. I go to main objects, make sure that that's selected. I select defects and hit remove and then click OK. And then the next time I go to my mobile, just refresh that, you can see that defects has now been removed from this list here. And it's similar for all the other functions. You remove them similarly. So let's see. I'm going to open all accounts. And you can see that on the list view right now, you can only see 4 things at a time. So that's how you always look at a list view. You have four fields of information that you can see. And right now I'm looking at company, sales rep, status, and phone number. So let's say I don't feel like status is that important to me. So I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to select accounts, and I'm going to remove status. And let's say I think that state is more important to me, what state they're in, and I'll hit OK. And so then when I go back to my mobile, you can see that that's changed. So now instead of status, I have the state that they all live in showing because that's useful to me. This is the same also for something like activities. So if I go to activities, or I can click down here, click on all activities, I have a type, start time, company, and end time showing. So I just go back in here to activities, and I'm going to take out end time because that's not really important. I don't really use that. And let's see, I'm going to add the subject so that I know what my activity is about. I click OK, and I come back and just refresh that. And so now that I can see that this is a meeting, and this is a demo, and this is a follow-up. And if I click on any of these, you can see that up here I have 3 sub-objects that show up in every record, and I can configure these as well. So right now on my activities I have notes, contacts, and accounts showing up. But let's say instead of having accounts here, I'd like to see my opportunities. So what I do is just go keep that on activities there, but then select sub-objects instead of field view. And I just remove account and add opportunity. Click OK. And now when I refresh this, I have opportunity up here instead of activity. So with Soffront Mobile, users can easily access Soffront CRM using any mobile browser available on the most popular smartphones and mobile devices that run the Windows Mobile platform. And so now we're going to do a Q&A. It looks like we've received a lot of great questions. If you have any questions, please type them into the question box on the right-hand side of your screen, and we will answer as many as we can today. So now I'm going to turn the Q&A over to Beneet Sharma, our Director of Customer Experience.
Thank you, Jennifer, for a wonderful presentation. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. I will try to get as many as of your questions today, hopefully. If I don't get to your questions or we don't have time, you can always email us, okay? All right, with that one, I think I should get started on this. Okay, one of the question is, on the field view, is it 4 lines maximum? Yes, that is right answer. We can only do 4 lines. The reason is, because it's so cluttered, we don't want to have a lot of information flowing there. But of course, you can always drill down, as Jennifer showed. So if you go here, you go, if you put more than 4 in here, what's going to happen? We have only 10 records right now. You may not be able to see many, and scrolling down and all that would be a problem. That's why we did that. But the good thing is you can take a priority, and whatever you want to change, as she showed, you can change in the configuration. Another question there is it only 3 sub-objects on the sub-view? The question is, say you are in here and you go to open this record, and this record is the activities, and activities is linked with notes, contacts, and opportunities. These are the sub-objects. These are linked to this activities record. So the question is, are there only 3 of them in here? Yes, unfortunately, again, same constraint we have to play with, so we chose only to show 3. But the good thing is, again, which 3 you need on the go while you are on the field to see you can configure, and that should work fine. Okay. Okay. Then there is another question: does this CRM mobile work with version 8.7? The short answer is yes. The long answer is this release comes with 9.2, our 9.2 release, but we understand many of you are our on-premise customer and you are using 8.7, and this functionality should work perfectly fine for 8.7 as well. So if you need it, go ahead and talk to us, and then we can see how can we configure in your system. There is another question here: does this work with iPhones? Yes, it works with iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, and Windows Mobile. As long as you have an internet in your smartphone, it should work just fine. There is another question, related question: what kind of application it is? How do I have to? Whether I have to buy any app from the App Store? No. The answer is no. It is you don't have to buy anything from the App Store. It is a browser-based application, so you can run in any smartphone. I should not say any smartphone, but you can run from smartphone, which has a any browser you can. If you can run a browser and you have internet connection, you should be able to do this. Run our application. We support Android, iPhone, BlackBerry 7+ version, and Windows Mobile. Okay, we can try other phone. We can see if that works or not. So I think there are other good questions like, can I work on task and complete it? Yes, definitely. Not an issue. It just works like activities Jennifer showed. And then good thing is, since you are directly working with the CRM, all of your changes take effect immediately, and everybody who's logged into the CRM can see it as well. Let me see what else the question we have. There is one question which says, well, what is the cost? Do you have to pay extra? A good question. Really, the mobile platform comes as the module for you. So that means if you have bought that module, you have already paid for it. So, for example, if you are an enterprise customer, it's included for you. And if you have bought either 3 modules, 5 modules, and mobile CRM is one of the modules, you are already paid. But if you have not added, you are not an enterprise customer and you have not added this module, then you have to buy this module. In that case, it's just like, again, just like any other module. To add a new module, you have to pay $10 per month per user. That is the cost going to be if you want to add this as a new module. Another question, I can read it here, is how can I play with it? Can I play with it? Can I see how it works? Oh, definitely, most certainly. What we have done is we have created an environment for you guys, evaluation. So what you can do is, reply to that email, or if customer support or anybody you can connect with and say that you are interested to try it out. We'll give you a login name. And then you can see, and then try it out and see if it is something you want to have, and then work with your project manager to upgrade and have it. Okay, so that should not be a problem at all. And then I see, can records related to asset be updated? Yeah, you can configure again in the same way. If the asset is the one you want it as a main object, so I have that one, and bring all of the related record of the assets as sub-objects, and then you can do editing, updating, and all those things for those related record as well. Another question I see is, can I log into the CRM from my desktop machine and my phone same time? Yes, you can. With the same login, it works in the desktop and the CRM and from the smartphone as well. And yes, you can log in at a time. Okay, there is interesting question here. Can we add this for only select users, or do we have to add all users? The question is, can we restrict, not have other users, all the users? So I think that's how I interpret that question as. So say suppose you have 10 licenses and then you want someone to use it and others not to use it. I think we can do it, but I can check on that one and get back to you. I have noted down who had this question, and I'll get back to you on this perfect answer on that one. Right now, I may not be able to answer you. Okay. All right. So I think there is one question here. I think we already answered it. The list view doesn't show all the data, so how I do it. So yeah, that is fine. As we said, we have only 4 lines, and you can change which 4 lines you want. But again, the drill down always shows you all of the information. Okay, let me see. One question I see which says, if I add a note to a lead, will that show in opportunity as well? Yes, definitely. So that is the beauty of it. You one click and it goes to both of them. Okay. All right. I think that's all the question I see it right now. Again, I'm pretty sure you will have a lot of questions after this call. If you have it, send it to me. I'll be happy to answer them. And if it comes in your mind later on, it's totally fine. Okay, with this, I think I will hand over back to Jennifer to conclude this webinar. Thank you very much again.
Thanks, Beneet. Those are good answers to a lot of great questions. So we hope we've answered all your questions, but if you need any further information on Soffront Mobile, please feel free to contact your account representative, or you can always give us a call at 1-800-SOFFRONT. And we'll also post a copy of this webinar on our YouTube page along with our other informative videos, which is at youtube.com/Soffront. So thank you very much for attending today, and have a great day.